Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Alabama taking on Philadelphia. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trevor Story. Big swing and a miss.
No balls, one strike. Strike
Swing
two.
and a miss. As he was
0-2
that time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone
ball.
down the middle, and those are the ones where you
1-0.
gotta make them pay.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
And that's cut on and missed. So the count 1-2.
1-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's low. That's a ball.
Downstairs. Ball two. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Got him swinging.
No.
Saves it second, and he easily steals the bag. Here's the third baseman, Troy Gloss. Just
Ball. That's
missed.
high.
Story leads off second with one gone in the inning. Line drive to short.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. And that gives them the lead. It's 2-0. So up next, Cameron Meisner. And a swing and a miss there. Meisner getting the start in right. Hitting fifth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019.
Wow, no fair right there.
No balls, two strikes.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Makes the catch, inning over. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Andy Cooper.
Well, he's very unique for one clear reason, Boog, and that's because he throws a screwball, a legit screwball. It's not just a two-seam fastball that has run. And pretty much no one throws a true screwball in this game anymore, but he does, and he actually can be really effective with the pitch. It kind of breaks like a slider, but it moves to the pitcher's arm side instead of the glove side. You know, I'm really excited to see it in action because I've heard it is devastating.
That's a ball.
J.D. Martinez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. And he
Got him on the tag.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power. And he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. And ball one. And strike one to the catcher.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one gone. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in, 2 down. And here is Adolis Garcia. That one not close. And that's ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. 2 outs, bases empty.
1-1.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, corrals it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Jock Peterson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first.
That's an out.
Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Now, Kyren Paris. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time.
Too late.
He's safe.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he
1-1.
did.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Harmon Killebrew. Late on that fastball.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Trevor Story now. A single and a run scored and a walk. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In the on-deck
0 balls,
circle,
1 strike.
you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be David Ortiz. Went down on strikes his first time through. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Martinez on the move. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, as we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Jordan Westberg. That one hit to right. Meisner brings it in. And there's one down. And now Agustin Ramirez. That one the other way. Keishel whips it to first. 2 away now. Here's Ellie De La Cruz. He's lucky he didn't have to cough up part of his salary to Hunter Green earlier this year, Singy. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, this can be kind
No
of frustrating
balls,
for
2
the
strikes.
hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cooper winds and fires. Ellie falls victim. We go to the top of the fourth. The batter now, Troy Gloss. And the first offering is not close.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic
What
now
you got?
You're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Swing and a miss. And the count 2-1.
2-1's the count.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Full count.
That one misses.
Ball 4. Runner,
So
take your base.
walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Swing and a foul straight back. Next pitch
That's
is
a ball.
downstairs. Gloss gets
1
his
ball,
lead
1
at
strike.
First, nobody out.
Hit
Swing
it.
and a miss.
So far, all we've seen
1
is
and 2.
the batter fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Got
Hit
him
3.
swinging. And now the right fielder, Cameron Meisner. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. Going back on this one. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That one the other way. Throw home.
No, he's in there safe.
The run scores. And they lead by 3. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Ruth will hit next. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
No balls. 1
Runners
strike.
are at the corners. 1 away. Not even
1-1.
close there. 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base.
Strike 2.
Get 2. Get out of this.
1-2.
And he chases that one. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Garcia now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing
0-1.
there. On the ground to third. Tosses to
He's
first.
out.
They limit the damage here. Back here in Philadelphia, now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Cooper back to work. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Carroll
0 balls, 1
swings
strike.
through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
It's 0-1.
Garcia goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
That missed by
1 ball,
a lot.
2 strikes.
Ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Gets to it on to first.
Got
and
him.
It's in time for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Harmon Killebrew. Michael Kopech on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's the strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through, and that's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Here's Story now. Singleton scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. And now, David Ortiz, 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped left field. That's bad. Get out of town. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Down the third baseman, Troy Gloss. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gonna count
1-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strike. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now Jack Peterson. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he's looking
No
great
balls,
so
1
far.
strike.
It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Check
Right
swing,
2.
called strike. Throw to first. Gets him.
Up.
1 away on a drop third strike. Kyren Paris, the next to hit.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat. Doubled
His first time. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
quickly in an
No
0-2
balls,
count.
2
You
strikes.
got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's too
1-2.
high. And he grounds one to the right side. The tag, and
Out
he's
on the
out.
tag.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hoskins
Tag.
at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that
0-1.
one. On the ground to third. Over to Root.
Oh.
That ends the frame. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the top of the 6th. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Eric Gagne. Cut on and missed at 101.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Gagne, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against.
No balls,
he wins
2 strikes.
every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Langolier, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Unless he beats him. Himself somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Next offering,
1 ball, 2
off
strikes.
the plate. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
That clips the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a pop-up. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's
got him. That's an out.
The dish. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz.